vibes time. So I thought I'd just jump on and say hi, Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to you wherever you are in the world. And I would love for you to jump on, say hi. If you're watching, tell me where you're from. And I'll pull you a card. I'm just having some internet issues here, I think. But I think we should be fine. I'll just make sure it is all going well here. So let's see what messages we've got coming through, what New Year messages we're going to have for those who are watching or those who join. And how exciting. Today's a number 6 day, so I love a number 6 day. I thought it was a good time to do some cards, get some messages, and see what's coming through. Now we start a complete new year tomorrow, but in actual fact, it feels as though with the astrology that our year doesn't really kick off and get very, very exciting until March next year. That's when a lot of the retrograde energy disappears, where we actually start to have some really positive shifts happening. The planets are doing their thing in a way that they haven't done for a very, very long time. So it's going to be very exciting to see what comes through for us next year. The upgrades, the blessings, the opportunities, the way we think about our world, the way we think about our life. That's all potentially going to be very, very different next year for some of us, for a lot of us. And those of us who are actually working with spirit, working with our gifts, we're going to have much stronger intuition. It's very exciting. And downloads will be coming through thick and fast. So let's pull some cards, some messages. And these are the messages about, as we're heading into the new year, how can we make the most of the energy that will be helpful for us. And if you are watching this on replay, just put hashtag replay. I haven't advertised this, so this is just kind of a random live, and many people are on holidays or away, so this may be a situation where you're watching this on replay, but welcome to you. And hopefully I can see your name. I'm just getting the Wheel of Death here in the chat section, so let's just give that another try, and let's begin with our first couple of cards for this live, the live messages. Okay, first card we have, Wheel of Fortune. That's a really amazing card to have for our first card for the live messages for, our New Year messages. So the Wheel of Fortune is an amazing card. It does talk of how our world is cyclic, how we have change. The only thing that is constant really in our world is change. That's what we really know we can expect. So we have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And once we do that, we can actually roll with the energy of change. And the Wheel of Fortune is a card. It's a major arcana card. It's a number 10. It's the start of a new cycle. When we look at the numerology of this card, it's a 1, and it's the start of something new. This is very significant in the energy of our world in general. Lots of the zodiac signs have been getting this card and this energy in their readings. But the Wheel of Fortune, when we think about the wheel, if we are centered within the energy of a turning wheel, we can see what's coming, we can see what's going, and we're aware of how we can make the most of that energy. If we try to, go too far one way or the other, the wheel will throw us off, and we won't get to really utilize the moment, take advantage of the moment. Anytime we read tarot, we're really just looking at opportunities that are available. So every time we have a message coming through, this is an opportunity for us to make the best of our circumstances, or to take something from that. And particularly if it resonates for you, take something from the message and use that for your best and highest. So at this stage, I can't see the chats that are coming through. So I'm not sure if it's a Restream thing, but if I miss you for some reason, I'll come back to you later on and have a look at any comments. So the Wheel of Fortune is a very significant card that we're starting our year in, the energy of. So we're expecting change, and we're expecting change on a big scale. That's because we have all of these planetary changes going on all at once. So there are planets in positions that they haven't been in for, hundreds of years. And we have Pluto in Aquarius now for the next 20 something years. And this is a very, very much energy of, dreaming, of psychic abilities, of, the love, the childlike joy, all that sort of beautiful energy. So we're definitely going to be experiencing a lot more of that. Let's have a look at our next message. And we have next message for the start of 2025. Five of Pentacles, beautiful. So this is a card that is, Pentacles are our the things on the earthly plane, like our resources and our health, our physical self. And when we're in a five, of any suit, really, when we're in a five, it's kind of as if we're in transition. So we're going from being very stable, and we're taking a risk, and we're moving into a slightly unstable feeling, even though it's not necessarily something bad, but it just means that there could be a shift in our stability. As we move into balance again, we go from the 5 to the 6, and we're back into balance. So there may be a feeling of some of us, that fear or that lack of not having any money, over the next few days, because we have all of that pressure on us over the Christmas period for those of us who do Christmas. And we may be feeling that lack. So it's very important to be mindful of our thought processes as we progress. So today's a really good day for us to be grateful, for us to be manifesting with our new moon as well, and writing things down in detail. That's very, very helpful. So get right into the nitty gritties of what it is that you would like to manifest. Write it down today and put it somewhere, and you can go back and revisit it and just reconnect with it, embody that feeling. If it's, whatever it is, abundance, love, a new job, a partner, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, write that down today. Very, very important for you to get, because your words are spells. When we write the words down, it's very, very powerful. And sometimes we can be a little bit wishy-washy with what we want. So we think, oh, I might like more money, but how does that happen? You've got to be very clear and say, I would like a large amount of money. I would like X amount of dollars in this amount of time. And, I would like recognition from my work. I would like a partner who is, interested in the things that I am interested in. Whatever it is, be very specific about what you're manifesting, because you have the universe in general. We have the universe supporting us on our journey and wants us to be, receiving the things that we are entitled to, our birthright, really. The universe wants us, the universe has our back. The universe wants our fortunes to improve and change. And it is about our mindset. So our mindset does make a big difference. I always say, where your focus goes, energy flows. And sometimes it can be hard to get out of that headspace of feeling fear or lack when we are struggling. But this is a card that says you are so close to really receiving what it is that that is coming to you. And there's a lot of new and amazing abundance coming in for all of us in 2025. Let's have a look at our next message. Another major arcana card. This one is the moon, and this is when we are doing shadow work, or work that on ourselves, about things that we have not really brought into the light. Again, today is another really good day to be looking at that and bringing things out into the light that just not to be scared of those things, in our shadow work. It is just to understand that we are, yin and yang. We need to be in balance. We consist of light and dark. To embrace both sides of ourselves is very important as well. And just not to run away from anything that you're fearful of, because fear can cause insecurity. So just bringing things out into the light is really going to be very, very helpful as you move into 2025 and make the most of those energies. Now, I'm still not getting anything except for the wheel of death on this chat, so I do apologize if you are popping your name into the chat, and I'm not quite sure how to get that up. I think technical difficulties are always something that we have to manage with these live streams. That's okay, though. So far, we've got the message of abundance coming in, the Wheel of Fortune's bringing change. There's a lot of new opportunities going to be available for people. Oh, 11:11 it was just a second ago. So it's up to us to make the most of these opportunities. It's up to us to really embrace things as they present themselves. So be aware that there are opportunities for abundance, or in general, for you to raise your vibration and create this beautiful life that is your birthright. Let's have a look at the next message that we have coming through. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So this is a message for you, again, connected to intuition. So we had the Moon, which is a very intuitive card. And I can also see there, a double moon. So we've got a moon present on this Two of Swords. So this is asking you to be intuitive. This message is about listening to your own intuition and making choices based on that, not based on any of the other emotions that you may be feeling or experiencing. This is about understanding that your intuition will guide you, and will definitely look after you. So if you trust your intuition, you really can't go wrong. So intuition is getting stronger in general. The 2025 energy is, a powerful energy of, the old soul kind of energy. It's a number 9 year as well that we're going into. And so connecting into the knowledge that you have, that knowing that you have about yourself and about your ancestors, about your spiritual gifts, about your path and your soul calling. All of that is very, very strong in 2025 as well. So listen to your intuition. That's a very important message for you. And this is a timeless reading. So if you find this message and it resonates with you, then it is for you. Let's have a look. We'll do a card from the Psychic Soul Whispers. And let's see what our next message is. And I don't know why I can't get the chat up. Let's just see. Okay, so we've got trying to do a different way of looking at the chats here. Still not really working. Okay, not to worry. Let's have a look. Psychic Soul Whispers. Don't forget to leave a comment if you're watching this. Say hi. Let me know where you are watching from. Psychic Soul Whispers. Psychic. That is a very on point card, very powerful card. And again, we've got another moon kind of vibe in this card. It's about your higher mind. This is a card that's all about connecting in with your path, your psychic abilities. So if you are able to connect to your psychic abilities, you'll find that this journey is going to be deeper, it's going to be stronger, it's going to be richer. Your psychic abilities, everybody's dimensions are going to expand. So psychically, look at that, connecting in with the Two of Swords and the Moon. very strong messages about your intuition, about your psychic abilities. And I know I bang on about that, but I really, it is something that is coming through so strongly for next year. And it is something for you to be aware of. So, if you would like to enhance your psychic abilities, just do more meditation, have that quiet time, disconnect from things like, devices and expectations and all of those sorts of things, and just have some quiet time and really feel into what your body is telling you, what your intuition is telling you. Your psychic abilities are going to lead you where you are, where you need to go in 2025. And as I mentioned before, when I first started talking, the first 3 months in 2025 are going to still have little moments where you might feel the pinch. So we're still dealing with some retrograde energy. We're still dealing with some square energy as well, so that there's sort of got pointy corners, the way that the planets are aligned. So there still may be some blockages, but because your intuition is getting stronger, you'll know when to really push and when to just allow things to flow. And wherever possible, going with the flow is the best option as we move into these changing times and these way more fortunate times. Okay, so I'm going to now pull a card from the beautiful Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And we have the Moose. So this is a message for somebody who needs to hear about the moose and wisdom. Let your head and mind reach the stars. How about that? So that is really connecting in. I love the colors are quite the same as well as that last card. It's really connecting in with a message about, your higher mind and your intuition. But keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So there are many of you who have been feeling the call of your intuition and psychic abilities. And I believe that there is so much more that we can do with our gifts. We're starting to unpack those and use those more. And it is about trusting your gifts as well, and just allowing yourself to, be a channel for the wisdom and the knowledge that you have available to you, and trust what you feel, trust what you know. So letting your mind reach the stars, but keeping your feet on the earth, that's staying balanced and staying grounded. And that's allowing the ancestral wisdom to come through. So I still don't have the chat showing up at the moment. So if you do leave a comment, I will come back and have a look and respond to those. But I just really wanted to pop in and do a couple of little cards and just to say Happy New Year to everybody. 2025 is going to be an amazing year. There is so much potential for people to really expand and be supported, work with their gifts. A very exciting year. Just make sure you take good care of yourself and trust in your own ability to be amazing, because you are awesome. Thank you again, and I'll see you for the next live. Bye for now.